Robert Rosenthal. Go ahead, Rob.
Kent, I don't actually see who's sitting there. Who's sitting there?
We've got Ayo and Kofi here today.
Oh, great. Well, Io, everybody's going to want to know how to hold the National Player of the Year candidate below his average. So did they do a great job defensively on you, or were you just toying with Northwestern for the first 38 minutes?
I was making the right reads. Like I said in previous interviews, I come out when I come out and play basketball, I come out and I let my instincts just go, my natural feel for the game. I was making the right reads. You know, they were hard hits, me and ball screens, majority of the game. So I was just, coming off, making the right reads, whether it's hitting the corner or hitting up the throwbacks, and then they play a lot of zone. But I'm a winner. I look for the win at the end of the day. I try to just go out there and play as hard as I can, try to get the win. And you saw when it was time to win the game, that's when my closing mentality and that closing instincts kicked in.
And Kofi, kind of a similar question to you. The fouls maybe slowed you down in the first half, came back in the second half, got a double-double. How did you get it going?
I just relied on my team in the first half. I knew what they're going to go out there and do. Foul trouble, we can't control that. I just have to cheer them on. Second half, come out ready, stay engaged, stay locked in the game, make sure I know what I'm doing when I come back in the game in the second half.
Okay, thanks, guys. Congratulations.
Okay, Robert Rosenthal, then Jeremy Warner on deck. Go ahead, Robert.
Yeah, my first question is for Io, and it's simple. How many more of these shots do you have in you?
Say it again. How many more shots? What do you mean?
How many more last second fade away, put the game away threes do you have in there?
I just shot, like I said, I go out there and have fun. I just go out there and I enjoy the game. I play the game to the fulfillest and just go out there and just have fun. So whenever I'm in that situation, hopefully I can be successful, but I'm just out there having fun, taking it play by play, just doing whatever it takes to win. I know it'd be nice like this where, I might not need to go get 30 to secure a win. That's the God-given talent that, the Lord has gave me to be a ultimate playmaker. That's what I try to do. But to answer your question, I mean, however many, whatever situation I'm in, hopefully I can, come out successful in it.
I saw that on your first basket in the first half. You could actually hear somebody on the Northwestern bench say something to you, and you had to look for them after you made the shot. Can you talk me through that?
Yeah, I mean, somebody on the bench was like, it's off. So, I just was going right back at them.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, Jeremy, and then Alec on deck. Go ahead, Jeremy.
Hey, Ayo, this is a 6th straight win for you guys. The last 2 have been closer than maybe some people expected. How do you feel about these last 2 games and how you guys have performed?
I feel great. The Big Ten, top to bottom, is very good. And Coach Collins is a tremendous coach. They're great. They're a good basketball team. So to come out here and get a win, this is a hard-fought win. The Big Ten is the best conference in basketball. So each and every night we know it's going to be dogfight. So you can't look at the record. You got to think about it. Once upon a time, they were like 18th in the country to start the season off. So, the talent is there. The work is there just to grind it out day in and day out league. And so to get this win 6 in a row, that's great. Now we know we're focused on Minnesota, 13-1 at home. So we beat them pretty badly early in the season, so we know they're going to be fired up. So we're just trying to take it game by game. The Big Ten is very deep, so yeah, we're taking it game by game.
And Kofi, just a quick one for you. Teams seem to be trying to take away your touches. How have you kind of combated that? Like, how do you have to work for your touches now?
Yeah, it's been like that the whole year. I just have to be more physical. Make sure I demand the ball, ask for the ball. Make sure I'm in a good position to get the ball. And whether or not they front me or not, I just rely on my guys to make the right plays. Like Ayo said, he's an ultimate playmaker, and if he sees that the guy's fronting me too hard and he sees the pass over the top, he's gonna make that pass. If he's behind me, he's gonna make that pass. So it's just about reading the game and just reading the doubles and the tags and just making sure I'm in position at all times to get the ball, whether I'm being doubled front or whatever. Just making sure that I'm available at all times.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, Alec, you're up, and then Derek Piper on deck.
Yeah, Kofi, I'll stay with you. You got 2 fouls in the first half, and Kofi or Georgie was able to come in. I think he had 10 points or something in the first half. Earlier in the year, he had a really good game when you had 2 first half fouls. What do you kind of see from him when you might get into a little bit of foul trouble on the court?
Yeah, he picks me up, man. I told him that in the beginning of the game when I got my second foul. I told him, I said, pick me up, man. He told me he got me. Georgie's that player. He's tuned into the game at all times, and whatever situation he's in, he's gonna make sure that he's in tune. He knows what he's doing. He knows what position he should be in, and he knows basically what he's doing. Like I said, and for him to come in and pick us up like that, 10 points or whatever he did, he played the ultimate defense. He talked, he communicated. For him to do that, it's big time for us because like you said just now, I had 2 fouls in the first half. That could happen any night, you know. It's a game of basketball, and for him to come in and pick us up, it's really, really important for us.
And then follow up for you, Ayo. I mean, you guys had him on the ropes a few different times here in the second half, but you kind of let him get back into it. What was it about the way that they were playing down the stretch that made it difficult for you guys to put him away?
It's just a team that's, competing, fighting for their season. I believe they lost, 7 in a row. So, when you in the Big Ten, when you go through losing streaks like that each and every game, it's a sense of urgency. They played with it tonight. They played tremendously hard. A lot of credit to them for that. And they just wouldn't go away. Some teams, like I said, the Big Ten is the best conference in the world. So you're not just going to see a lot of 30-point, 40-point wins. That's the people who think that are people who really don't watch basketball because, night in, night out, it's a hard-fought battle, hard-fought game. And, they just wouldn't go away. But, we executed late. That's what is going to be needed, in an NCAA tournament when we want to get to where we want to get to, accomplishing our dreams and aspirations, Sweet 16, Elite Eights. It's not going to be a lot of blowouts. So it's nice to get the win. Just get back to the drawing board and get better in areas so we can be a better basketball team.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, Ayo, I know turnovers were
Okay,
an issue.
Derek Piper and then Matt Stevens. Go ahead, Derek.
Hey, Ayo, turnovers were an issue for you guys. It kind of slowed you offensively. That's been an issue last 3 games, even going back to Wisconsin. What have you seen out there that's kind of led to that, and how do you go about fixing it?
Boys, can you say it again?
What's led to the turnover issue for the team here recently, and how have you seen that, and how do you go about fixing it?
I just think we having a lot of careless turnovers. I have 5 turnovers, I believe. About three of them were just unforced. Just wrong place, wrong time turnovers. It's definitely things that we can get fixed. Coach Underwood, he's been on me already about it, and he's been on our team about it. So we just got to just take it and, take the medicine, just get better at it. It's something definitely that I think we can improve in. Like I said, it's just careless, unforced turnovers. So we got to just be better in that aspect, definitely. I don't think it's just one thing that's causing the turnovers. I think it's something that we can correct by ourselves.
Ayo, you've had a closing time kill, it seems like, against everybody in this league. Is there one that's your favorite that stands out to you, or do they all kind of run the same?
Of course I have a favorite. I have a favorite, but I keep that disclosed, but it's all good. Any shot I made, to help my team win, that's been a blessing. But yeah, I'll just keep that to myself for now.
All right, thanks.
Okay, Matt Stevens and then Joey Wagner, you're on deck. Go ahead, Matt.
I believe we saw you a little bit more at the 1 tonight, whether it was just because of foul trouble with Trent and then Carbello being on the bench too. How would you evaluate yourself, just playing the 1 and getting everybody situated and it's more than bringing the ball up, but how would you evaluate how you handled that tonight?
I mean, that's my natural position. I'm a point guard. So Coach Underwood, he has a luxury at that, if someone gets in foul trouble, I can just go to playing my natural position. So, I'm comfortable there. In our offense, pretty much, our offense, a lot of ball screens, orientated around me. So it's pretty much what we do each and every game. The only difference was tonight was I just actually brought the ball up. But each game, if you watch it, I'm in majority of the ball screens. So I'm comfortable there because I do it pretty much the whole season.
We saw Adam hitting a lot of open shots, or especially in that first half. Just him better probably than a lot of people on on this roster. Just what have you seen over the last month that has kind of changed for him and gotten him to be a little bit more confident when he's getting ready to shoot?
It's all confidence. That's all it is with Adam. I try to instill confidence for him. I know it means a lot coming from me. I just try to tell him to just go out there and play your game. Even sometimes some shots tonight, he rushed it. I'm telling him, no need to rush. You're a great shooter. You don't see any great shooter you watch. You don't see them rushing it. Ray Allen, Steph Curry, any of those great shooters, when they're open, they're taking their time. They're, doing their routine, doing their technique. No need to rush it. And I think early in the season, just that translation from high school into, the Big Ten, he was used to normally getting open shots where he could take his time, and I think he start getting sped up, but he's been doing a great job of being in the gym, getting better at, taking his time and shooting his shot the right way and not rushing it. And he has success with that tonight. Just got to keep getting better at it. But I know when it's all said and done, he's going to be fine.
Thank you, Al.
Hey, Joey, you're up. Brandon on deck. Go ahead, Joey.
Hey, Io, I know you guys have pretty big team aspirations, but over the course of the last week, the conversation for National Player of the Year has gotten a lot more national attention. What's it like for you to be in the middle of that experience? Maybe not a lot of guys get to be a part of something like that. What's it like for you to hear those conversations around you?
I don't really pay attention to it. I try to focus on, day in and day out. That's what, my dad always instilled in me. My grandparents just focus on today. I can't control tomorrow. I can't control anything no one says on Twitter. I only can control, my play and what I can do for my teammates to help us win national championships. So I just want to keep winning, each and every day. I come out here, my main goal is to get a win for my teammates and play for my teammates. And, any accolades that come with it, of course, I'll be honored to take it. But, at this point of the season, it's time to really focus in on, my teammates and, helping my teammates, be better and try to win a Big Ten championship and national championship. And then, we win, we take care of that, all the other accolades take care of itself.
Kofi, you and Io are obviously very close. I think Scott Van Pelt was maybe led off Sports Center with that debate tonight. To see the work he's put in, continue to get this attention nationally, what's it like for you to see that for him?
Yeah, it's really precious. I knew Aya for a while now, whether it was us being close or not. The first time I met him, I was a sophomore in high school, and he was nowhere close to where he is right now. He didn't know the game of basketball, and I mess around with him a lot about it, just like seeing him in high school, not knowing what he's doing, just scoring the ball, not playing defense, and all of that. And to see the transition that he made and the transformation, it's incredible. And the work that he put in, he deserves everything that's coming to him. I see him in the gym day in, day out. He puts up extra shots. He's in the gym 24/7. And to see his work being paid off is incredible.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, Brandon, and then we'll finish up with Harry. Go ahead, Brandon.
Hey, Kofi, down the stretch of that game, DeMonte had a huge steal, and then that led to a free throw for him. What does that kind of say about the player that he is?
Monte, he's a gritty player, man. He's a gritty player. He gets after it every night. He comes out there, gives us the energy that we need, whether he's starting or not. He just mentally focused. He's focused on winning. He's focused on the team, and he puts the team before himself. And when a player does that, good things happen to him. Like Aya told me the other day, he keeps mentioning the basketball gods to me. And when you do right, and when you play the game you're supposed to play, and you elevate each other, the game comes to you. And that's what happened for Monte. He plays the game for everybody else, and he plays the game the right way. So when he gets steals like those, we expect it, and we just applaud him for being the player that he is.
And then Io, I might have been seeing things, but I feel like on that first three, you knew it was going in right away, and you kind of turned your back. Did you know it was going in right away?
Yeah, I knew it was going in. Nah, I'm just playing, but no, I'm not psychic or nothing. I just believed in my shot, tried to follow through. Yeah, but it felt good though. So yeah. I work on those shots, every day. My teammates be joking at me. I be shooting it. I just be saying like logo dose, just shooting deep threes, just working on it, and I just believed in it. Was going in.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, and then Harry, we'll let you finish up with the players. Go ahead, Harry.
Hey guys, this one's really for either of you. It's pretty well known that you guys like to play fast and get out and score quickly, but there seemed to be a few minutes in this game where it was almost too fast. and there was some turnovers a little bit. And do you guys think that there is such a thing as playing too fast, or are stretches like that just kind of a part of getting out and pushing the pace?
Yeah. I just think, like I said, I think we made careless turnovers. But yeah, I do think we were playing a lot. We were playing fast. We do get out and run, But that's the thing we're getting better at, taking away those careless turnovers. We're on a win streak right now, but we're nowhere to our ceiling, and that's the blessing in disguise. Understanding that we're nowhere near where we want to be at. We're still turning the ball over carelessly, but we focus in and we lock in on that. We eliminate that. Like, we're going to be a hard team to beat. That's why I'm grateful to be on this team.
Just a follow-up for Kofi. As a big man, you're really known, especially this season, for really getting out there, sprinting and running the floor. What is it like for you? Not a lot of big guys usually are out there running with you. So do you think that gives you an advantage, just being able to get back there, hustling and maybe getting some easy buckets?
Yeah, it's definitely an advantage. And it elevates the guys. It gets guys easy points too. Like when I run the floor and I run hard and I post, it attracts so much attention, and guys have to suck into the paint. That gives guys like Ayo, Trent, the opportunity to make plays outside the paint, whether it's driving, shooting the open three. So whenever I run the floor, it's not only for me; it's for the whole team. And I try to do it as much as I can, whether I'm tired or not. Try to just run the floor and see what we get, whether it's seal drives, open shots for guys, drives, or post up. So it's just important that I run the floor for the team. It's not necessarily just me running the floor to get the ball. It's about just doing what's best for the team and then making sure I'm in a position to be good, to be successful.
All right. Thank you, guys. Congratulations.
Yep.
Thanks, all.